Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bull spike. Let's get started. We had 2 card reveals last Friday for VBT08 and VSS06. In order to make players feel hot-blooded enough to buy these sets once they come out of quarantine, Blad Black lets you pay 1 counter blast to give 3 of your front row units 10k power. And at the end of the battle this unit attacked, you can add a grade 3 unit from the top 7 cards of your deck. Then if your opponent's Vanguard was grade 3 or higher, when you use this ability, you can discard 2 cards to superior ride a grade 3 unit from your hand that isn't Blad Black. It gets 10k power, but loses 1 drive check. Anyone who watched Gundam 00 is having a nerdgasm right now, because this card looks very similar to the Susanoo flag unit using Transam. Obara's designs are becoming too similar with his other works. The V-Series Majesty Lord Blaster gets an extra crit if you have Blaster Blade and Arc in your soul. Then gets an extra 5k power and an extra drive check if it's on the Vanguard circle. And you can get 2 force gift markers when this unit attacks by placing 2 of your rear guards into your soul. White privileged paladins get so much benefits by simply recruiting 1 black guy. Expect Royal Paladins become tier 0 for both standard and premium, since Crystal Luster Dragon copies your heart's abilities and has a guard restrict on top. Hyuga got an errata because players are using the comprehensive rules to shark their way by not letting opponents search for a unit with the same grade as their units with the resist ability. In other words, this changes nothing for people who can't read. The new restriction list has been updated and will take effect on May 22nd, 2020, which Bushiroad by this point should have learned that players would rather use the new restriction list once it's announced. For standard, Violence Flanger and Variance Hardleg are both getting banned despite not doing much for their respective clans outside of some meme strats. This is more on the lines of future-proofing their clans, which, if the thumbnail of this video hasn't hinted yet, are coming very soon. And for premium, long shovels out for Green Katrina, since she's also finally getting banned due to Bushiroad not having oversight over their development of their new Cray Elemental cards, as well as potentially being abused by the V-Series ENES. All we need now is for Gastil Demonus to be banned late 2020 and the Cancer cards plaguing premium format can finally be outdone by the upcoming Cancer cards coming in Premium Collection 2020, such as the Circle of Life. Speaking of which, Oracle Think Tank's G unit has been finally revealed for Premium Collection 2020. Sterling Witch Momo lets you pay 1 counter blast and turn a G unit face up when she attacks to discard up to 3 cards to give 3 of your front row units 10k power. And if you discarded 3 cards, you can stand this unit, but loses 2 drive checks. Ichikishima 3.0, she is not. But she is Minerva 3.0, but got transferred to Oracle Think Tank. Misaki is confirmed to never return to using Minerva in Genesis. The Borg have returned to assimilate VBT08's Dimension Police cards. It's time for Buster. Buster, when placed, lets you pay 1 Soul Blast if your Vanguard is a Metal Borg unit to retire 1 of your opponent's rear guard. Then this unit gets 10k power. Before assimilating Dimension Police, it seems that they have assimilated Overlord the clan by getting their ability to retire a unit at will. Buster lets you call a Buster from deck to rear guard when it's placed on Vanguard. And once per turn, you can pay 1 counter blast to give this unit 10k power, and your opponent cannot guard with grade 1 or higher cards from their hand when this unit attacks. I find it funny that Bushiroad tried to copy their old Legion counterpart's ability right down to the grade 1 guard restrict, which by this point is obsolete in today's grade 0 Sentinel format. Another funny part of this ability is that it mostly counters the Dimensional Robo subclan. Dimension Police Civil War confirmed. Finally, Yuri Rummy Labyrinth are returning in VBT09. They decided to use the main booster set series once again, because the extra booster series is still ahead by 5 sets. On top of obviously having Nitros and Harry, this set will also have Venus Luquia, because Harry isn't a waifu to sell the clan. Charlotte hinting that Satoru is also coming back to offset the girl idol duo with an edgy pretty boy, and Yasui for no reason outside of confirming this set to be overpowered, since all of the clan on this set except for Grand Blue mirrors that of Team AL4. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you've used your long shovel to dig a hole for Green Katrina's grave.